Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to be. In a few more hours, it'll be that time, okay? So, anyway, I got my little thingy on here saying Happy New Year. And as usual, my clothes be looking crazy, but who cares? Oh, God, there's loveliness going on. Anywho, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks, and I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. So don't get it twisted. We don't want those people coming after me. You know who they are. And today, our last show of 2024 is episode 96, and we are making succotash. It is a very old recipe. It's a nice little side dish. If you like lima beans, you will love succotash. If you like corn and lima beans, you're going to extremely love succotash because that's what it is. Okay. Then we added a few little things too. Oh. I just thought about, oh crap. Okay. One second. I left my seasoning. Okay. Talk amongst yourself. I reminded myself 3 times and still forgot. One day I'm gonna listen to Grandma Hershey, okay? But this is a live show. You get your bloopers here. I just never know what they gonna be. Okay, good thing I can run. Whew. Okay, anywho, so this is succotash. I'm going to tell you what all is in it, and then I'm going to talk, like kind of quickly tell you what the kitchen angels did to make that succotash, and then we're going to make it, okay? So you take a 15-ounce can of lima beans. I couldn't find one with no salt, and I only saw one brand who sold it. Isn't that crazy? So anywho, we got regular salt in the lima beans today. And then I took a 15-ounce can of no salt added whole kernel corn. You can use the frozen one if you want to. Now that's what I should have done probably was got a bag of frozen baby lima. Grandma Hershey gonna have to listen. Okay, so next time we're gonna get the frozen one, we'll have less salt. So anywho, and then we had the cherub tomatoes. Those tomatoes are not little tiny cherry tomatoes. They're long tomatoes, almost like a grape tomato, and a little bigger. So we got those and we cut those in thirds, okay? And then there's a 1/4 cup of sweet onions, which is really a fourth of a small onion. And you can sliver it, chop it, whatever. We kind of slivered it. And then there are 4 slices of turkey bacon. Now, if you don't like turkey bacon and you want to eat your pork bacon, you can. It will change the macronutrients of the recipe because of the fat and the salt. But you do you, boo, because I want you to love this succotash, okay? But Grandma Hershey did the turkey bacon, all right? And then no salt, onion, and herb, a teaspoon of that. No salt, garlic, and herb, a teaspoon of that. And a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then 2 tablespoons of the unsalted butter and 2 tablespoons of your favorite margarine. And that's what's all in it. It's a very simple and easy recipe. So, and then you saw on the picture, you saw that good old oven barbecue chicken. That was in episode 17. Grandma Hershey made that with some legs and thighs. So if you want to have that with your succotash, then you go to episode 17, and there you go. The recipe is on there. All right. So let's talk about the healthy highlights before we make it. So for a 1/2 cup, which is a serving of succotash, the calories are 167. Okay, you can have 2 cups too. I mean, you can have a whole cup if you want to. Okay. Then the saturated fat is only 3.8. The cholesterol is only 20, and that was from the bacon. The sodium is 376.8. Not bad because it's practically a whole meal if you don't want to add no meat to it. The sugar for you diabetics and all you loveliness friendly folks, 6.2. Protein, 4.7. That's from the bacon. The fiber, which is from these beans, 14.6. So if you're low in fiber, you don't get all your fiber in, Eat you some lima beans, okay? I should have looked up the benefits of lima beans. Grandma heard she had so much stuff going on. She just wanted to make sure she was here, okay? And then the regular carbs are 18.2 in the whole little dish. And the net carb, because of all that fiber, is only 3.6. So you can eat this we're on the keto diet. So anywho, Grandma Hershey got that together for you. Yes, it did it. So let's go ahead and make the recipe. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to saute this bacon. I had kind of sliced it up and whatever. And being that I put it in with the onion, we're going to saute that too. It's not going to hurt nothing. All of us getting sauteed in the end. We're going to spray this pan. And I should have turned the thing on already. But anywho, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Hey, Marcy. All right. So, kind of inhaled a little bit of that spray. Anywho, now we're going to put the bacon and the onions in here. I'm going to turn this up high because I should have had it on already. And Grandma Hershey did not. And half the time, just didn't do it. All right. So, got that in here. We're going to saute that up a little bit. Get that around in the spray. Okay. It should get hot in a second here. But I should have had this on already. I don't know. I guess I'm so excited about getting ready to start the new year. I'm just forgetting a few things here and there. But it's going to work out in a minute because it's going to be sizzling in a minute. Okay. So I really hope everybody had a great holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrated, whatever. I hope you had a great one. Okay. I had an exciting Christmas. I sure did, with my family, my daughter and my grandchildren. Yes, indeedy. So, and I am hoping that you had a great time too. Because we all need to be happy sometime. All right. So, see, can you hear it sizzling now? There you go. Grandma Hershey should have had it on a little sooner so it could already been sizzling from Jump Street. But it's all right. Tomatoes, potatoes. We'll be all right. Now, the next thing, while that's sizzling, just so we're going to give it a minute maybe. And then to get it a little crispy. Now, you know, the turkey bacon is really already fully cooked. It's like eating a slice of bologna. Or eat some lunch meat or a hot dog. All that is already cooked. All we do when we heat it up is to make it warm or make it look appealing. So, but it's already cooked. All right. So we got that sauteing. And when you saute, you kind of move it around. It's not like being fried in the grease or something. So, all right. That's that going. So now we're going to go ahead and add our margarines in. Our margarine and butter. One is butter and one is margarine. Get that to melting so that we can add our corn and beans. This is one of the easiest, most simplest recipes you can make. And I'm going to turn that down, son, because we don't want it to get too hot. But it is one of the easiest dishes you can make. We'll be done with this in no time. And I hope you guys got great plans for tonight. And me, I like to watch it used to be Dick Clark, but I like to watch that thing, Ryan Seacrest, whoever's doing it. I like to watch all that singing and dancing. I get up and I shake a tail feather a little bit myself. Why don't nobody see me? But I be doing shaking a tail feather. And I get up and enjoy myself. And then I love to watch the balls drop. I look at New York's, I look at ours, and I look at California, and I just have me a good old time. So I hope you guys are doing something like that too. So now we're going to add our corn. Yep. Sizzle, baby. That's what it's supposed to do. Have you ever had fried corn? Basically what this is. It's just frying up some vegetables. And always sauteing it. Sorry, not frying it, we're sauteing it. Then we're going to throw in our beans. I call them baby lima beans, but they just lima beans. And not the butter beans. The butter beans are bigger and they're more of a cream beige in some color. But these are green. So you got your lima beans in here. And then you want to put all your seasoning in here because you want some tasty succotash. You don't want no boring succotash. We do not like flavorless food around here, okay? You're going to saute that in there. Turn it up a little again. And then we're going to put the tomatoes in maybe the last minute. So at this point, you would be cooking it for about 5 minutes. And I guess I should have kept the lid over here. It was so big. I didn't think I needed it, but I think I could have used it. But anyway, we want to keep this going a little high so we can get these vegetables heated up. Because the vegetables in the can are done also. We just heat the stuff, you know. So, and then, also I had drained the original juice from the can and I rinsed the vegetables, okay? So you want to drain the juice from the can and you want to rinse it so that you can get that canned stuff out of there. And also I read if you have if it's like has a high salt content, whatever the salt content is, when you pour the juice out and rinse it, you run off half of the sodium. But I didn't subtract it on the macronutrients, but technically only half the salt is in here that was in that can. Okay. So it's just a I probably should have used the lid that could have kept that heat in more. So make sure when you do it, you put the lid on, okay? But it's looking good, it's smelling good. All right, so while it's going for a few minutes, we are going to go to the thumbs up, like that, and click on it, okay? And then if you have not subscribed already, gotta make sure you stir this because I can smell like it won't be stirred. So you want to click on that thumb, okay? Then if you have not subscribed already, click subscribe, all right? And then when you see the black bell, click it too. That way, whenever Grandma Hershey coming on, you will know about it. See, because like the other day when I had talked about the choices of the food, the recipes for next year, for January. And I truly thank you guys because I had 17 participants. Yes, I enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Because I want to know what you want to see made. Okay. So I want you to definitely let me know because I have over 400 recipes. All right. Now, when I give you a choice, I only give you 10 of them at a time because they can be overwhelming. All right. Turn it down a little bit. They can be overwhelming, and I don't want to overwhelm anybody, especially me. I'm too old to be getting overwhelmed. Okay. So, and then I'll send about 4 or 5 more minutes. We'll be done with the show. And then you can share this show with everybody you know. Share it with your friends, share it with your neighbors, share it with your family, and share it with your enemies because everybody got to eat. We got to feed the world. Okay. So just share it because these are healthy, healthier versions of recipes than what you would normally get. Okay. Because last week was that German chocolate cupcakes. They were really tasty and had a lot less sugar than the normals. And they tasted just as good. Sure did. Okay, now we're going to throw in these tomatoes to add a nice little flavor and kick to it. Okay, isn't that pretty? And it also adds some color, add a little vibrancy to it. Is that a word? Grandma Hershey might have just made up something. We're going to add some vibrancy to it. And it just looks so pretty. And it tastes so delicious. All right. So basically, this is done. Okay. So let's go ahead and taste a little bit. Now, the Kitchen Angels made that barbecue chicken. So I think we might as well have a piece on the show. So let's go ahead and scoop up a little bit of this succotash. Put on this salsa. That's about a little more about a half a cup. Don't that look pretty? Oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful and gorgeous. So I hope you like lima beans. I love lima beans. So this was a great choice for me, who the people who chose it. That was the number 4 choice. So We want to taste it and make sure it's not poison. I'm not going to cut myself with this knife, I promise. I'm going to lay it down until I'm ready to cut the piece of that chicken. That's why don't we cut a piece of that chicken, turn that around, cut a little piece of it so we can make sure it's not poison too. Because it is delicious. See? Nice, all barbecue-y looking. Now, this is a little room temperature because I heated it up a little sooner. But this succotash, it's already hot. Okay, let's try it. You see the bacon, you see the corn, the lima bean, the onions in there somewhere. And my favorite, where those are? It look like they disappeared on us. Anywho, they in here somewhere. Let's taste it. Nice little flavor. I can taste the tomato. Yes, there the onion go. That's taking one for the team. Another piece of tomato in there. That tomato is a really good idea. Yeah, that's some good eating right there. Okay. Nice side dish, full of fiber, good for you all the way around. Okay, that is really good. Okay, so now, like I told you, you can get the oven barbecue thigh recipe on episode 17. All right, and then I also have some oven barbecue wings. So just whichever meat you want with your succotash, that's what you have. And there's also a barbecue meatloaf in there. Grandma Hershey cooked up a storm the last 2 years. So now I want to give some shout outs to those who were on live on the show last week, and we were going back and forth having a great time. And to those who watch later, I don't care when you watch it, as long as you watch it, honey. Because I want you to get that information. I hope I'm not glitching, because it looks like I'm glitching on here. I hope not. Anyway, I want to shout out to Deborah K. See, I got two Deborahs, Deborah K and Deborah A. To Tom, Najee, my Colorado niece, Andres, my sister, Marcy, Kay, Regina, Terry, Diana, John, my score mentor, Darwin, and Aya. Aya calls me the cornbread lady. She loves cornbread. And to my daughter Stephanie, to my granddaughter Tuka, they all tasted the German chocolate cupcakes last week. Now, everybody on this, but some of these people did. They all said it was great. Okay. And then, so now we did the shout outs. Okay, love you guys. So now I want to say the names of the people who participated and who voted on the 10 recipes. Okay, so we have Deborah A and Deborah K, Marie, Mary Jo, Katie, my sister, my brother Hurley, Darwin, my niece Erica, Daryl, Miss Mary, Christine, Sabrina, my friend Alva, my daughter Stephanie, Jeanette, and my niece in Colorado. Thank you for voting for us to choose the top 4 recipes. So the recipes for January are going to be, number 1 was the shrimp bisque. So we making that next week. It is so good. I made that before. Ooh. Hope I don't go into a song just tasting it. Then the second choice was cabbage and greens soup. That is some tasty stuff. I've made that before too. We're going to make that maybe the week afterwards, because it's getting ready to be cold. So this stuff is going to be right on time. Okay. Then we have in third place, which I may make on the 4th Tuesday, is chili spaghetti. You heard chili mac? We're going to have chili spaghetti. And then the last place was the pineapple trifle. Ooh, that's going to be something good. Now, this is going to be my first time making that one, but it came in my head and we're going to make it. All right. And so, and if you want other trifles, look at the banana pudding trifle and the banana split trifle that I made on some episodes ago too. But we're going to do the pineapple trifle probably the 3rd Tuesday, and the chili spaghetti on the fourth Tuesday, or maybe the cabbage and green soup. Anyway, they're gonna all get done in January. But the first thing we making is that shrimp bisque. Okay. So, but thank you guys for participating. And the end of next month, we'll be doing the same thing for February because Valentine's Day is coming. So we had one birthday that I know of, and that was Deborah A. Last week was Deborah K. This week is Deborah A. Okay. So you know what that means. Grandma heard you get a chance to sing a little. All right. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you and many more. I love it. I love birthdays. So, anywho, that's the end of the show today. And I would tap dance for you, but you can't see my legs. These jazz hands. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. You have a great new year. Be safe tonight. And enjoy it. Okay, it's the end of the year. Whatever happened in 2024, if it wasn't good, we're gonna look for something good in 2025. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me for 2 years, 2 whole years. All right, let's go now so you can get your stuff together for the night. I will see you next Tuesday with the shrimp biz. Love you guys. Have a great, great week. Okay, bye.